Ciao ragazzi, hi guys, welcome back to another video. Zamo here, with the sign, with construction outside, with my best outfit on, because today we're gonna talk about my favorite topic in the world, which is jackets. Today's video we're gonna talk about my jacket collection. I picked 10 jackets that currently I have, the story behind it, the brand, the sizing, everything stock in jacket. As you guys know, I love jackets. They're what I think about, what I shop the most, what I add to my favorite the most. I have books about them and I think really can express our outfit well. I think the jacket is the final weapon to, make it or break it. Let's talk about jackets. By the way, thank you so much for the support in these last few weeks. It has been great. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. We are on our way to that. Thank you very much for joining the community, join the Spaghetti Army. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. Every Sunday we publish a video, we have fun, we talk fashion, design, pasta al forno, how to cook a good fit, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Just to give you an idea, the topic of this video is gonna focus on the 10 jackets, it's gonna focus on, every piece, the brand, how I got them, and why I think it's a good idea to own a jacket similar to that. A lot of these items are gonna be linked down below, so no stress, so that you can actually find that or something similar in the same category if you like it. I'm absolutely curious, instead, what are your good essentials? I think that is in this season, October, November, is the transition in which you start wearing jackets and you start realizing, okay, damn, like layering is important, having a good top layer is very important. So looking forward to talking jackets. Grab your drink, I have a coffee today in my mug, take a seat and let's go. If we look at my jacket collection from the outside, you can see it's a lot of black. It's mostly black with some like leather, gray tones. You also have like some brown and some beige, but overall black. Simply that resonated the most towards the year. I remember having very colorful jackets, but I personally think that takes a little bit away from your outfit, and I currently prefer to go, if I have to introduce color, with pants. Let's start with the lightest jacket, and we're gonna build it up towards instead like the really winter ones. Jacket number one is a Bonnesuit. Bonnesuit is a very interesting brand from Amsterdam. They basically recreate this kind of workwear suits. So you got the pants and the jackets. You can really use this suit, really versatile. It's like a modern version of a blue de travail, workwear miner, everyday, clerk kind of jacket. It has erasable colors, buttons on the front, really wide pockets, which I really like. Made of cotton, but it's a great layering, it's unisex, and it can be, dressed up in a formal context. For example, I went recently to a wedding last spring with that, maybe a t-shirt underneath is nice and cool. If you're going to design events, it's really a nice deconstructed suit, but it also has a second versatility as a layer jacket, as a cotton jacket, a nice blazer, and I think it's really fun. It's a brand from Amsterdam. Second item, again, building up towards more warmth, is my Carhartt Work in Progress vest. Amazing kilted vest, workwear inspired, a double zip, kilted lining with 3M insulation, nice pockets, and really has a thick feeling. Canvas, which of course is typical of Carhartt, is typical of Dickies, they use on their Detroits or on their active older model in their lineup. It's really abrasion resistance, really tough, and I really like how this jacket makes you feel. You can see there is some scuff, some tear, and it's coming mostly for when a couple of years ago I was like folding with my bikes. So yeah, it really feels like wearing body armor, and I absolutely love it. It's a bit long. I have to confess I'm not the tallest person ever, but this means, of course, it's really nice because when you're sitting, for example, you can open it up, you can leave it open, and it's a great layering piece. Simple. You can never go wrong with a Carhartt Work in Progress vest. This is size large, so I would say fits through to size. Then, if we're talking Carhartt, again, you see the construction, you see the boxes. We are all working on ourselves, Let's talk about my favorite Carhartt right now in terms of jackets, full-on jackets, is this beautiful brown and black Carhartt Detroit jacket. This is a modern version, so as we will see, has a couple of different features compared to previous ones. It's a beautiful wash brown. I got this one while I was trading in like vintage items. As you guys know, on Vinted, I always like to collect, sell and buy vintage items, Americana items, Stone Island, CP Company, but also Carhartt. So I found this jacket along the way. This is a size medium, so of course I would say they fit the over, right? Because I'm normally a large. Beautiful corduroy collar, nice frontal pockets, nice wool lining, with different colors, kind of like gray and red. It's really simple, really cropped. The coolest thing about modern Carhartt jackets is that you have like a couple of buttons in the back, so you can actually have the hood, really functional. You can buy it on Carhartt workwear site. Staple classic, I think overall both vintage, both new. Carhartt Detroit jackets are always super mega solid. If you want to start with a black one, the blue ones are also very nice, and you can see how the fading, the patina is building up with time. The modern ones are a bit longer, which I'm not a huge fan of, and they don't have like buttons in the back like the vintage ones. It was still nice, you know, to get like a brand new one and, you know, start to breaking it in and see how it wears. So this is my third jacket, yes. Jacket number 4, we are abandoning a little bit aesthetic and we're going a little bit more into functionality. This is my CP Company Goretex Infinium shell. So this is like a parka that's meant to be waterproof. It has a Goretex Infinium, so as you can see inside you have like all the tapered seams and the white membrane, which is the Infinium membrane. Infinium membrane is like a cheaper membrane that Goretex sells to other brands. Normally when you're making a Goretex jacket, you can be any brand. Once the jacket is produced, it has to be sent back to Goretex for tests and for proofing before having like the Goretex logo on the outside of the jacket. Think about Arc'teryx, for example. And in this case, instead, the Goretex Infinium membrane is just sold as is, and the brand can just make jackets with it, apply it. Cheaper, that's why you see Goretex Infinium on a lot of brands. This is a parka made of that membrane. It's black, has double fastening, like both button and zips. It's really adjustable, has a nice storm color. I'm not the biggest fan, if I have to be honest with you, of like, you know, the long jacket kind of parka anorak feel. It's something that I'm still like experimenting with, but I'm not 1000% comfortable with. But I live in the Netherlands. You don't see it because again, there is scaffolding, but outside there is the Netherlands, and here in Amsterdam it rains all the time. So when I moved here after the first 6 months, 1 year, I was like, okay, I really need a cool water jacket. So that's it. That's my membrane. Comes from CP Company from 2021 when I was working with the brand. You have a lens pocket, you have double set of button and zipped pockets here on the front. It's always funny because you always mess around and forget what is where. And but yeah, again, this is a great water resistant shell. I think that right now after 3 years I need to reproof it a little bit. Simple piece, contrast like, you know, like CP Company anorak. On the same topic, connected to the CP Company Parka, I also got this puffer. This is a beautiful Nylon B CP Company puffer. As you guys can see, it's really toned down. I really like it because it just has like some minimal branding on the pocket, nothing much more. Zipped pockets, you have like, of course, the puffer. Stripes are not too big. Love the gray color, you know, in the dark can pass as more like of a dark, and in the light has like a bit of shininess. Love the waist color, black zip contrast, really simple. On the inside you can see you have like some adjustable strings, but overall it's very minimal. This is a good low-key core piece, you know, if you want to just show up with a puffer. And the best thing is that the parka that I just showed you and this puffer were sold separately for a lot of money, but they were meant to be worn together. So as you guys can see, you can actually put them together. The puffer has a couple of strings here, and the jacket has like buttons and also a button here in the back. So they can be put together and they create what is like a waterproof, warm winter jacket. Of course, there is a couple of key issues. You know, you have like to double zip the whole thing. It's all right, double close the whole thing. And also, you know, it always looks like, you know, maybe don't have like a thick collar. But aside of that, that's like my go-to, it's winter, it's wet outfit. And I absolutely love the fact that you can do more with your jackets and build it up, you know, and have again some gray, some black, put them together, and overall they work together. It's a great repurposing of your wardrobe. You know, you don't just want to have one jacket that you only use 2 months a year. So we start the second row of 5 jackets in the video with the champion of it all, the jacket that was so heavy that I couldn't put it on my little Twimpsy rack, which is this beautiful leather blouson jacket. This is a new, recently acquired jacket. I got it a couple of weeks ago. I talked to you about it in this video here. It's from a band that's called Redskins. Redskins is like a kind of a forgotten brand that was founded in 1984. It's a French brand. They do leather production. They really focus into like varsity jackets, motorcycle jackets, leather bombers. Price point is around 400 euros. So it's like, it's expensive, it's quality, but it's not crazy. It's not crazy branded also, but I incredibly love this jacket. This jacket is made of cowhide. It's a bit sturdy. I always complain it's sturdy, but it's breaking up beautifully. It's getting that patina in. And what I've been doing, I've been wearing it every day as my go-to jacket. I like, you know, sticking to a jacket and just really breaking it in. I'm often on my bike, you know, moving and doing things. So incredibly solid jacket. I finally, after years of trial and error, I found the right leather jacket for me. It's a good thickness, double sets of pockets in the back, leather zip closing with like a leather pull tab. You have like a pocket here on the chest. Nice plain color, has a little bit of the Sopranos, you know, Italian American New Jersey vibe, but absolutely love it. It's nice opening, it's nice closed, it's nice just with a t-shirt underneath, and it has a great structure. I absolutely recommend Redskins as a brand. I was really inspired by like the slim from Our Legacy, incredible reference jacket. It's fucking crazy, I love it. And I actually found one discounted also, so it's also linking below. This leather blouson is absolutely insane, great quality. I paid 40 euros for it, so keep an eye on Redskins. It's really like the best. If you're talking about open colored, you know, button down, kind of more classic leather jackets or anyways jackets, there is another personal favorite. This is a recent acquisition, is a CP company TOOB jacket, inspired by sailors jackets, fisherman jackets, and so has this super waterproof membrane on the outside, button down, beautiful reflective details and spelling on the back from 2023, in which CP company actually introduced this material. It looks like a tube, that's why it's called TOOB, I think. Simple cut, innovative jackets. It actually comes in two different colorways. The gray one and the brown one, olive one that I'm currently showing you that I own. I checked both, but I prefer more like the patina and the tone of color this one is having. You have buttons closing, you have pockets on the inside. Inside has kind of this like counter wool, so it's actually very warm. Sizing is a bit of a bitch with this jacket because this is a bit too big for me, especially on the arms. It's a 52, so like an extra large, but I had to go for this one because otherwise the large was really slightly too tight on me. When you're buying a jacket, always consider that, yeah, you're probably gonna wear it with some layers underneath. Be mindful of that while considering the fit, always considering the waterproofness, always consider what you're doing. So like, okay, I'm gonna spend a lot of time on my bicycle. That means that it's gonna be warm because I'm gonna be moving, for example. So I need to have a jacket that's warm, but it needs to be breathable, otherwise I die. And also, how long am I outside? Am I just in my car? Am I just in my office? Am I just in my restaurant, you know? So there is a lot of things to consider when buying a jacket, especially weather. And that's why I want to tell you that this is like my tailored, updated jacket collection, because of course it really has been built by what I like, but also what I need here in the Netherlands. It's olive, so it's kind of a pop of color in my black lineup. Then we have finally at last at number 8, we have a goggle jacket. This is my CP company Batik 500 miglia, 500 miglia biker goggle jacket. CP company introduced goggle jackets in their 1000 miglia, which is 1000 miglia is like a vintage car racing in Italy. 1000 miglia means 1000 miles. This is the shorter version crop that was introduced in the first year 2000, I think 2007, by Alessandro Pungetti, which is the responsible of more like the fashion, leather, cool, high-end take of like the late 2000 CP company. You can really see that with this jacket. The design language is incredibly there. You have a removable goggle jackets, you have a set of pockets, keys, hangers, zips in the front. Everything is horizontal, so meant for you to be used while you're moving, you know, without things falling out. On the inside, you have like an additional layer that's buttoned down that you can open, especially if you're sitting again on a motorcycle outside doing things. You need that extra coverage, like splash cover. And it's a beautiful batik material, 50% nylon, 50% cotton, made with a waxed cotton that then is dyed, and that means that the waxed cotton absorbs the dye. Now, it used to be gray, black when I bought it, but now it's turning towards gray, and I can then wax it again, or anyways it's gonna change. It's getting an amazing patina. This is one-on-one jacket that I only have in the world. This was like made exclusively for our Japan photo shoot colorway, and the rest of the world only got the green colorway or the burgundy one. So this is my rarest jacket, and I use this as a reminder of like, okay, Zamo, you got the goggle jacket, you got the crazy rare one, just keep that and it's all good. So I'm absolutely happy with that. I know it's a lot of CP company, but it's simply because I was in contact with the brand, I was working with the brand, I got access to great prices. In the future, you know, you will see, and you saw like the last 2-3 jackets I got are also not CP company. So I mean, I'm just trying to move away from that, but there is some items like this goggle jacket, this batik goggle jacket, which is insane. It's so beautiful. There's so many perks. Absolutely unique jacket. I love the color. I love the crop. really works well, you know, with like a bit more crop fits, and it's overall my one jacket that ruled them all. In addition, and connected to this, you also have this nylon crop puffer. Sleek, is really minimal, no branding, a nylon B material, quilted on the inside, nice waist collar, gives me like Balenciaga meets Yeezy meets modern design vibes. I love the black shininess. I often wear it on its own, you know, when I just need a neutral, high quality warm top. Or this was sold to be worn with the batik, so you can actually get the CP Company batik 500 Miglia. You can wear it together and you have your winter jacket. This I think works great. You have 3 jackets in one, and again, it makes sense in this kind of overall vibe of wearing your jacket as much as possible that I mentioned before, so I'm incredibly happy with that. And then let's finish up with a drink of coffee and jacket number 10. Jacket number 10 is also a recent acquisition. This is a bomber from Schott. This is the MA1 bomber that was issued to pilots, crew, personnel that were on bomber planes after the end of World War II, so for like all the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Double fast bomber, so you have like a lot of pockets on the left, you know, for pants, for any kind of neat things that might be necessary. Big frontal pockets, leather zip, ribbed collar, nice cuffs, nice ending, and it's just overall like cropped white puffer that I absolutely love. I'm really happy because this is an original one from the 50s, so it has that nice fading, it has the military patent logo on the back. And it is, if you're missing a pop of color like my wardrobe is, you can always reverse it, and it's orange. Of course, originally the orange color was for high visibility, so when high visibility was necessary, SQ, or they were like in a low visibility situation, and you can always turn the jacket around and be incredibly visible. If I need to be seen, I just turn on the orange side, but overall, again, Schott is also a super solid brand, and I love, you know, how this jacket makes me feel. This jacket is the warmest I have, so I haven't had an opportunity yet to really enjoy it, but I'm sure that I can do my overall winter with. Again, as we said before, really toned down, warm, simple, with double functionality. There's also something I like in all my jackets as much as possible. Can I put a layer underneath? There's all things that we need to consider. But yeah, these are my 10 jackets. These are all the jackets that I have. I actually have a few more. I can make another video if you guys are interested. Comment, you know, more jackets if you want to see more jackets, but these are my core collection. This is the one that I have right now in my wardrobe and that I wear every day. Please let me know what's your favorite jacket, if you have like a personal brand, if you have a personal jacket, things that you like. I'm absolutely curious to discover something more and maybe add something to my collection. It was a great pleasure to have you here. So me and my ribbon are gonna leave and we're gonna go have a beautiful Sunday. Have a beautiful day, drink plenty of water. Take care and see you at the next one. Love you, bye!